Let's talk about casserole. Taco casserole. Did you see what I did there? Taco about casserole. So to get started with taco casserole, we are going to heat some canola oil in a skillet. Do I have any beef? I need some beef. You smell like beef. My oil's heated up. Let's add in ground sirloin. If your grocery store does not sell ground sirloin, it means ground beef that's 90-10, which is 90% meat and 10% fat. Beef. Once your beef is almost all the way cooked through, you can add in half of your red onion. This is one medium-sized red onion that I chopped and I split it in half. So half of the red onion goes in now, and half of the red onion we will use to top the taco casserole later. There are not many smells that are better than onions cooking, but beef with onions has to be high up there on the list. All right, when your onions are starting to soften, in about 1 more minute, I'm going to add in my taco seasoning, which is that yummy stuff in the packet. You can use whatever brand you want to use. Taco seasoning, water, a half cup. All of the taco packet instructions call to use water in here, which I always thought was really strange, but it really does help coat it and make your meat nice and saucy and glossy. And that's exactly what you're looking for in a casserole. Once your taco seasoning has coated all of your meat, add in pinto beans. These are my favorite beans. If you wanted to do black, you could do black. And fire roasted diced tomatoes. This is a can of them with the juices. Don't drain them. Look at that. Now you could use regular diced tomatoes if you have those on hand, but fire roasted diced take this up another level. You could also use Rotel, but you would probably want to use like 1.5 cans, because a can of Rotel is typically 10 ounces and a full can of the fire roasted diced is 15. And if you want this hashtag saucy and glossy, you need the full 15 ounces. Mix it all together really well, and then we're gonna bring it up to a boil and take it off of the heat. Set it onto my towel, and now we're gonna heat up the tortillas. This smells so good. It's like the best tacos, seriously. All right, I'm heating up my tortillas. These are corn tortillas. If you prefer flour, you can use flour. I'm going to cover these up just to keep them warm with a towel, like this. I need 9 of these. This is the perfect excuse to whip out your handy-dandy cast iron skillet that I'm sure you all have, or you can heat it directly on the stove. Like if you have a gas stove, you could put it over the eye and heat them up that way, and they'll get like a nice little charred action going on. Tortillas are heated. Now we have our baking dish, our cooked beef mixture, and some cheese, which in my opinion is the most important part of every casserole. Here we have an 8x8 square baking dish, and I'm going to arrange 3 tortillas into the baking dish. It doesn't matter if they don't completely cover the entire thing. Then I'm gonna put some of the beef mixture. Oh yeah, we're doing 3 layers. It's gonna be delicious. Now we're gonna top it with some cheese. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Sharp cheddar. You could use Mexican blend. My personal favorite in something like this is Monterey Jack. This recipe calls for cheddar, so that's what I'm using, but if I were at home, I would use Monterey or pepper jack. Oh, so delish. We're gonna use up the final portion of our beef mixture, getting it all in here. All right, we're gonna top it with the final layer of cheese and then go into the oven until this is bubbly and melty and gooey and delicious. All of this stuff is cooked, so we don't have to put it in there for very long. It is just going to get warm and yummy in the oven. Okay, in we go. Look at this. It is so cheesy. It smells so flippin' good. I cannot wait to top it. So you know the best part about that like old school beef and cheese taco? It's like the shredded lettuce and the pico de gallo, or like chopped tomatoes. But it's 2020, so we're using pico de gallo and not just chopped tomatoes. And then some of that leftover red onion. Now, the recipe calls to use the remaining half of your red onion. I feel like that's aggressive, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on there. But I love the crunch of the shredded lettuce. Oh, look at this. So yummy. Some of the onion. Here we go. Stepping our game up, not just chopped tomatoes. Pico de gallo. I'm going to cut into it because I can't wait. This is like taco lasagna. The tortillas are going to be like the noodles, and then the meat filling and the cheese. Oh my word. Look at this. Yum. It's cheesy, it's layery, it's meaty, it's tortilla-y, it's all the E's. If you want more amazing recipes like this one, be sure to subscribe to Southern Living on our YouTube page. This is like weeknight central recipe. I cannot wait. Cheesy, beefy, yummy taco casserole. Let's talk about it, why don't we? Olay. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.